That's why we didn't go see the movie tonight.
Oh,
That's why
we don't have both cams on?
It's just you guys right now.
Oh, okay. You could probably put your face like in that little bottom corner.
Yeah, I can.
Be like, hey guys, I'm up here now.
No.
Charlie,
Damn
stop.
it, go.
Sorry, Cam. I would leave him comments. I'm a big fan of Charlie.
Yeah,
Fine,
it's not
just... But she went to a lock-in tonight instead of us going to the movie. And she just sent me a Snapchat of the sumo ring getting set up. So she's gonna be doing sumo wrestling in the gym. That's great.
And the wear like the big suits.
Yeah.
Fun.
He's like, will you be upset if I do that on Friday? I said, absolutely not. You do that. We can go see Scream another night.
What are you expecting with Scream? Are you excited?
Oh, I love the campiness of all of them.
So-
I think they're hilarious.
Alright. I think it was weird looking in the preview.
I didn't watch
because
the previews.
You didn't see any commercials or
Nope,
anything?
I don't watch previews for them.
Well, I didn't watch previews as much as I watched TV and there was... I guess I won't say.
Well, with me, the Scream movies always stick to a strict, like,
Alright.
always the same person that does it. They're always after the same people. But it's just a different, like, connection to said original person. So it's just branching out the people that hate Sydney,
Yeah.
and it's absolutely hilarious.
Well... I don't... And just I thought the preview was weird because Ghostface showed some aptitude that I feel like he hadn't shown in previous.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to say that I haven't seen any preview. Eating those guys bad.
You look like it. This game's just a bunch of... But I'm beating it. I can.
You got to the last level.
Did I run out of experience or?
The last level was a nightmare of jumps along logs
Oh.
in a rapid, and your ability to jump is severely hindered by the manicness of your character. And you literally just ran out of lives. Did you pop up the number of lives and continue to have in the option menu?
Am I supposed to do that? No, I
I
did
think
not.
you were doing that last
I
time.
think that's a thing you might want to do. Game over.
Yeah, sure. The trick here. Darn it! It's to get hit by that guy.
Your guys' freezer is good.
Plushy?
It's a little plushy. I don't feel like it was in too long. It's much better coolness than my freezer.
Wow.
I did turn it up because we have more meat in there than we've had in the past. Just to make sure that everything stays nice and frozen in there. I turned it up from, I think, 3 to 4, which is still
Like
like
it
the middle.
picking up in
but I
the
didn't
audio.
go
It's kind of loud.
I can tell you when I opened the freezer, it was.
But the game's a little loud.
It's like-
Yeah, like if it's
Here,
getting to
man,
me,
blow.
it's probably getting picked up by the mic.
No.
Yeah.
Man. No, it's not too bad.
Okay.
It's a good thing.
Bought a mic for our setup at my house, Evan, and we
Yeah.
didn't get to.
Yeah. I got one I barely use now.
Look at that dual camera setup.
There you go.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Big old game box. Oh, probably change like the game we're playing from Mario Kart because people might get confused.
It's just the new level.
This is what Mario Kart was.
Yeah, this is the Taz level that they just added
Yep.
for Taz Day.
And this is the new Taz character. You see his hang glider mode right now.
Automatically when you get on top of these.
Yep, that's a trap. Taz just can't help himself. Gotta eat everything.
The drinking waters.
That is, for some reason, maybe because we're in a hellish environment. It's Taz-mania.
Yeah.
Bad. Yes.
Oh, that's very ethnic.
I guess, I don't know. This place does not look like I'd survive here.
It's basically like a
Like that
small
rock is
island of the Australian album.
Well, then that's like a double bad.
Yes.
I'd die in Australia.
I even just like look at Australia, I'd probably die with all this poisonous species there.
Exactly. My eyes would die of
The
spiders.
thing about Australia is it's
He likes
approximately the same size as America,
Yeah.
You're at the bottom.
but everyone lives at like in like this,
It's fine.
on the coast. There's nothing in the middle.
Works.
It's funny because in like the cartoon and everything, he's supposed to be like a whirling dervish.
He's unstoppable.
Yeah, when he's in,
I'm very stoppable.
yeah, you're absolutely stoppable.
Like, I had a bomb behind a wall. That's gaming. That's great
Can I get
gaming.
for 2 seconds to help me put the sheets on bed?
Yeah.
Just while he's playing. Okay. I'll just go quicker.
Well, my foot's broken. Away.
This is the first level. They're like, F you, dude. We're gonna hide bombs behind the walls. But if you play on easy, you start in the garage. You skip all this crap. So it's like they added it to the game.
Yeah. There are a lot of games that used to do that, where the easy mode was either you can't play the whole game, or you start later.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like you max out at 2 lives.
I might be getting experience, or continues with the ×3.
Oh, the times 3 might be.
Yeah. Hopefully I've learned a lot of the stuff just like intrinsically. I can't.
I remember a lot of this.
Well, good. You can... It's muscle memory mostly. Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you got to.
You do this. Oh, okay. There's a way to pick up bombs.
That was easy.
He's...
You wasted all the healths and the bomb and the... Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta hold down some button while walk. I think it's this game. Also seems to affect his animation. I wonder why it has to do that. For that one. Yeah. It makes him do that when you're standing still.
That's weird.
I have an emote button. Yay! I think it lets me pick up boxes. Very important on this.
Yeah. Hit that lever.
Was that what it was? Okay. Doesn't really stand out.
Maybe it's... There are levers. That might not be one of them.
Okay, let's go.
Blah, 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 yakety schmackety.
Yeah, my dad's Papa Hope. Pretty great.
Yeah.
That's a great sound effect. Out of this cacophony of sound, there's something good.
The horns are not great.
All of it, like the first level is just, it's like having a fit mentally, but for sound or something. It's bad. Like nothing kind of meshes, and everything's interrupting each other, but sound-wise, constantly. It's crazy. Oh, I don't want that turkey. Just minutes. Eight blades. That's the water.
Yeah, I definitely think, if my memory serves me, you did start really learning the levels, and they were not hard. So, like, I think you gamed over, and then were able to get back through most of the world,
Yeah.
pretty easily. Also, I think on easy it might have skipped some levels.
Yeah, but I think it stops early or something like that.
It like skipped levels. But yeah, the what's the, I remember.
God
The
damn.
laser guns are not good. They come at you at like the exact angle to mess you up. I can't remember if you could twist through them or not, or if you just have to hit them. Yeah, I remember you getting through the game fairly easily once you done it once that last level.
Yeah,
But it was late.
it was kind of past a section. I'm just not patient. No! I thought you'd toss it, but I let it go.
Bad.
He drops it right at his feet and then picks it right back up if you let go of the button. As barely functional. Dang it. The number of games that like characters being barely functional in game mechanic. It's crazy.
The main game mechanic in this is that your character is difficult to control if you use the thing that makes him interesting.
Yes.
He's kinda, yeah. Sonic also punishes you for going fast.
This one?
No. It's like 50-50, and if you just jump through the machine, you take that damage. You might as well just jump through the machine if you can't memorize it.
But it's, yeah, once you know it.
Right is right. Without. Hang over here.
Lasers?
There it is.
I think this is the thing where you might fall through and then have to do it again.
If there's any help.
You need to not. But you eat the turkey.
Need to wait 3 rotations and then dodge. Robot.
I mean, you didn't eat the bomb.
If you spin through it and blow it out of the way, if you pick it up, it lights the fuse. It looks like if you pick it up, then spin through it,
It's sent it flying.
it immediately blows up.
Nice.
Oh. Kill the turkey.
That one. Oh, don't
Don't
do
do
that
that
one.
one. The hard to reach one.
Get out of there.
Joy.
Looking forward to that minecart stage. The one that was like all memory.
Yeah.
Turkey left, right?
It restarts when it's out of the screen.
Yeah, because I don't know if you take damage from running into the gun.
Nailed it.
Hopefully my health restarts. I don't like this area, but I haven't died yet. No, I did that one.
Yeah, you died a bunch. But then you got a bunch of lives again. Oh yeah, the little bush mice.
Turkeys.
Gotta be appropriate to the area. Penguins are bad.
I could drown now.
Do you turn like a block of ice and down?
Maybe that's it. Then you can like skip off the water
Maybe,
later.
yeah, maybe you can skip the
I
water.
think you bounce a couple times
Yeah,
and then you
that's-
freeze, like on the third one or something like that. It's much more brutal than Virtual Bart.
Yeah, I remember that was kind of like the last level thing. Like, we're making a bunch of blind jumps, taking the water damage, and then you could only do it a handful of times before you done so.
But then I figured out I could get in the background or something. Oh wait, no, you could jump up and down on the logs. There was
a thing to it.
secret area. Bad.
Bad ice turkey.
You know, Eskimos have a million different words for turkey.
Yeah.
That also.
You it?
Yeah. Ignorant twice.
Eh.
There's an episode of the X-Men where Wolverine, for some reason,
I love these.
to cool off, is just walking through the Arctic.
Okay.
I don't know how he got there.
Was it a Savage Land episode?
No, he's just dealing with Eskimos.
Wait.
Was he maybe in Alaska
kill
or
that.
Canada?
It might be part of Canada, but there's definitely Eskimos. And Sabretooth found him
Sounds like Canada.
and threw him into the ocean.
I'm pretty sure, like, Inuits are like, Canadian.
Should I pick this person up?
He's
Oh.
got a family.
Wow, I'm
Does the baby in his backpack. There was
Fly turkey.
a post about Keanu Reeves being
Mario?
Wolverine.
It's me.
But the problem
Well,
He's
is,
already pretty old.
I think there's like actually, yeah, he's super old. That's my problem. I think Evan, that jump is not as blind as you'd think.
Okay.
And I think there's a thing below you.
Oh. I expect to go as far. It's just that's how this game so usually is. Just go as far as you can, and then
Like, I
you go
think
to
if
the
you
right.
like go down,
There, oh, I think
Oh.
there's. I want to say there was like a free guy or a continue right before the blind jump.
okay. Maybe I can look down. Can I look down? Oh.
Bush mice. No.
I was wrong.
Oh.
Yes, hey. Evan continues. Let's do this.
Yes. Taz hate bottomless pits. La la
In the
la.
grand scheme of things, bottomless pit would be maybe one of the absolute worst ways to die.
Yeah.
Be really boring.
Can you imagine starving to death while you're falling?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Or
was
die from tumbling off one of the walls over and over
I mean, I
again?
think you'd probably want to smash yourself against the wall on purpose.
Eventually.
Because you would die of thirst.
Yeah,
Or maybe it'd get really hard to breathe.
I bring water.
Or you'd end up getting crushed by the Earth's gravitation.
I die of old age. And boredom. Free TV. Great. I can talk to other people on the phone.
I wonder if anybody's done the math of like, if you were falling into a bottomless pit, how long would it take you at max speed to reach the center of the earth?
I mean, this has to be like an alternate dimension kind of situation.
It would have to be.
Does
but
gravity get stronger
I don't think so.
as you get closer to the center of the Earth?
Ah, shice. I think pressure would grow, but gravity would sink or lower because there's less mass below you. Right? But I don't know. I am a physicist. Just play Taz on TV. Oh shit! Not very well. It. This game dares you not to be. I don't even really remember receiving this when I was a kid. Just had it. Right?
Yeah, it was there.
Shit. Yeah, it was just
Charlie.
Charlie, stop. Dad did play games. Maybe
Respect your elders.
maybe he got one himself.
Think your dad was a real big fan of Taz-mania?
Maybe he got it for Christmas.
I don't know.
Free.
I know he bought Rambo.
I'm bad at this.
Oh, well, there you have blind jumps. Dude,
I should remember them all.
should.
That's good.
I should just murder the family.
Maybe. Gosh.
There's a plant monster too. That's a
Kind of. What below it is planet. A Tasmanian devil. Devil.
a marsupial of Taz-mania.
Yeah.
I saw a thing
Owen Wilson.
on the dodo.
Oh,
That's the one
there's
with the fire. Fire bad.
how you breathe fire when.
I press A. It's the make a funny face.
Yeah,
button.
that's the one that has the extra thing, and I think there might be a life down.
I need that light. This is where I start.
So I watched a thing on the dodo and its extinction, and
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I feel like everyone when we were kids knew that dodos were extinct.
Yeah.
But like, there was so much about dodos we didn't really know.
Yeah.
So do you know dodos are giant?
Yeah.
That they're like 4 feet tall,
Yeah.
giant honking birds.
Yep. I don't know if they honk though.
I don't know. Did you know that they did not go extinct like in our lifetime?
They got hunted down by people.
No, that was like a thing that we all kind of thought. They went extinct like in like the 1600s. What ended up happening is their bird ancestors, like I guess think of them as like Mayflower birds, were made it to a secluded island
I
like
gotta get used to landing and not tornadoing.
during like an ice age time, kind of land bridges, stuff like that.
Okay.
And they survived on this island, largely isolated from the rest of the world, and they evolved over time due to just complete lack of predators. And so they lived on this island and turned into giant birds with no fear and no self-defense because nothing ever hunted them. So they were not afraid. So no fight or flight instinct. They just were like, what's going on? I don't care. Right?
Okay.
And so when people got there, they didn't hunt them to death. What actually happened is people basically introduced other creatures, which became predators, and also they deforested the island pretty badly. So the dodo, with no natural protection in their habitat and no instinct to save themselves, were just wiped out by nature. I mean, you could definitely say that it was still a lot to do with humans, is kind of still our fault. But it wasn't that they were hunted like we all thought. I even heard once a thing that said that they were killed because they were getting hit by airplanes on like airfields, which obviously wasn't true because the last one died off in like the 1600s. Yeah, weird. The dodo is like, I feel like the thing everyone remembers as like the animal that went extinct. Check it out.
Dumb,
There you go. And it's got a continue points. You can just do this jump forever.
dumb fact that I know is where the animal, the sperm whale, got his name from.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd be able to guess it.
Jizz.
Kinda. But more the fact that the early people that were hunting them, you know, like people from not Maine, but basically, their brain fluid looks like sperm. And they use that.
People from Maine's brain fluid.
No, the sperm whales.
Yeah, that's it.
And they use that stuff for like fuel and stuff. So they were filling up their whaling boats with that fluid. So they were basically slaughtering whales for their brain fluid. It's really weird.
Vertebral spine. Without a. Yes.
They are vertebrates. Sure. They're mammals.
And they have milky brain fluid, apparently.
Yeah.
Sperm. I always thought, like, okay, whales are pretty neat. Like, hunting them, obviously, pretty taboo.
Mm-hmm.
People frown upon it. I will say, like whales, I'm not really a big fan of the idea of hunting them, but they are giant meat sources. I'm surprised people aren't more interested in using them for food. Like, literally, the Japanese eat whale. No one else does.
Sure, their lifespans take forever.
Well, I'm not saying we should start farming them. I'm just saying I'm surprised that more cultures
Yeah.
didn't consider it a big boon
So they probably did. Time
to get a big
the
whale.
whole Cthulhu game.
Well, I know that in like Assassin's Creed 4 you can whale. So obviously people did it. But
And the Dishonored 1's pretty. You know, the beast story. No, I mean, whale oils are brain fluid of the 17th century, whatever. The
ambergris?
No, like just whale oil itself.
People use that kind of stuff for sure. I guess an elephant is another one where like people seem to always talk about poaching elephants and getting their tusks, right?
Yeah.
But like the amount of meat on a goddamn elephant, you think people would be like, we're gonna eat elephant for like a month.
I think it's maybe some of the outrage is, you know, they leave the carcasses after they poach and there's all that wasted meat.
I think elephants just have a real human quality to them.
I
Kill them.
It's a stupid joke, but I saw this picture of a very happy elephant underneath a waterfall. And he's never. Is that? We shoot those?
Man,
Is that what we're doing? We
you
shoot
stay
both.
for invulnerable forever.
Yeah.
Jeez, it didn't even have a music for it or anything.
Nope. This is the laziest game on a title.
I don't know. The music is ambitious.
It's jazz, I think. I think it's just
yeah.
based on my Bob Hope dad. The way he talks. Blah, blah,
Blah blah, yakety smackety.
That's like how the
That is
music...
boy.
Oh. You're eating turkey again.
You have like a little sister. Like, objectively,
That was a terrible... That was a very 90s show.
the cartoon depicted Taz as like
Like
an
a dog.
autistic kid,
Yeah.
like super on the spectrum.
You
Because
can't
everyone else
talk.
was like '90s, like mall punk, like suburban dad and mom, like a sister that was just
Like
a
Rick and
little
Morty.
'90s girl. Like it's really strange that they had this wild beast. He
Living
can wear clothes.
Did
like,
work. trying to eat people randomly.
Anger issues.
Oh god, this long. All right, there's a slowdown button. Let's remember that. Oh, I had to try 15 times. That was the 15th.
At like 2 in the morning, or like very high.
But yeah, speed up at the jumps.
Do you have
We'll
to
get it.
jump or just
Get
speed
it.
up?
You gotta just move fast. There is no jump button. We're gonna go
No.
through this all over again soon.
Yeah. But at least you're doing this at a smooth 60 frames per second.
I am doing bad, looking good.
Yeah. True.
Feel like you got good responsiveness, no lag on your button inputs.
I can't blame the game on any of this.
Yeah, it's just going through all the setup. I've never noticed any noticeable lag. You collected it with your body.
Yeah.
You can get instant replay of you bashing your head against a star.
What do the points do?
I don't know.
Not an invulnerability anymore.
No, it's the same icon. I thought this used to have arrows that told you what to do.
That was Mega Man.
Slide!
Slide!
No?
There you go.
Donkey Kong, maybe?
Okay, now there's arrows. It's just so fast.
I'm gonna beat it out of spite.
You're going to restart and beat it next time.
Yes.
Yeah, well, there's these levels, and then there's the other cave levels that
Where you
beat.
like go up and down elevators and
Yeah.
shit.
And
It's
then
funny
I.
that it plays the death noise as soon as you get the card. Anyways.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, they.
He's having a fun time when he jumps, though. That's no how
I
to
will say
operate a
that-
vehicle.
90% of minecart levels are bad.
What's worse, minecart levels or water levels?
That feels accurate.
It's not a good design.
No.
I will say the minecart levels in Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze, like the track levels in those modern games, I thought were fun. They were much more accessible than the original Donkey.
I think we talked about this last time, and that the consensus was the best minecart level is from Mega Man X.
You don't really ride a minecart.
It's
Minecart's
like the
a
last
good
half of the stage.
You ride like a platform, and you get to just stand there and blast away.
That's why it's the
as
best
screen
minecart level.
Blows down as you murder everything.
Yeah, it plays the death noise. Let's get in.
Wow.
Wait, are you still playing this? Why are you still playing this? Rust! Game! My mom won't let me buy another game until I beat you!
Wasn't there a minecart level in Resident Evil 5? I vaguely remember having to like shoot people climbing into the cart. Slow.
Well,
Slow down.
oh, slow down.
There's a yellow, green, or red
yeah,
light
the
before
traffic
jump.
light. Okay.
Oh,
got
is
it.
there?
Yes,
That's a
I
thing?
know. I thought you would like that.
They're in traffic position, so you'd be able to figure it out.
That's true, but it's not enough time to actually react. It's like, okay, next time.
Resident
green.
2 or 3. I'm specifically remembering an over-the-shoulder one though.
Good minecart level. Should be. Mario's gotta have it.
Is the minecart thing like based on Indiana Jones,
that what they're trying-
Temple of Doom,
Oh,
or did Temple of Doom get the idea from somewhere even earlier?
they got it from this game.
I feel like they cheat the speed 2 in a row. That was kind
George Lucas was so impressed with this game.
Okay, someone did a top 10 video game minecart levels.
Yeah.
Drew's gonna
It's
disagree
so
with all of these.
specific. Okay, someone said, they say number 10,
Slow down. Fast and slow.
Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap.
Don't remember it.
Okay, good sign. Must have been pretty good.
That was not easy.
Easy
Nine
making mine. Just don't be on practice.
is Beautiful Joe and the Statue, or Beautiful Heroes and the Statue of Doom.
That Beautiful Joe 2.
Yeah, that's what it says.
No one cares.
Yeah, bad choice, guys.
No one cares about Beautiful
World of Illusion, just a Mickey game.
Joe. Yeah. Okay, I kind of remember a minecart.
And that looks like a 2-player game.
Was that the one with Donald Duck?
It's just the one that's not.
Yeah, that one has Donald Duck.
Yeah. Minecart Chase, which so I think
That's
it's
cheap.
I think it's the name of a level from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty much what you said.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking more based on the movie than the video game, but the video game must have done a minecart level.
Moleville Mountain from Super Mario RPG. Don't people hate that stage? It's like a maze. I think bad choice. Number 5, Armored Armadillo stage from Mega Man X.
Oh, ah.
It's technically in a mine, and you're on
A cart.
a thing that has wheels.
There's a minecart level in that Disney theme park game,
Okay, Resident Evil 4.
right?
I thought it was 4.
I for some reason thought it had co-op though, so interesting.
Well, maybe I've Ashley with you.
You do. They have a picture and Atlas with you.
I hate this level.
Minecart Cascade Crusade from Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
That's a lot of words.
Treasure Tracker's fun. I don't remember the minecart level.
Number 2. Oh, okay, they already lose. Minecart Carnage from Donkey Kong Country. It's terrible.
The original.
It's just, yeah, 1. That is just terrible.
I don't hate those levels.
It's not good.
I think we were having harder times. The game was a lot darker.
Yeah.
The setup was.
Um,
This setup was not ideal.
Underground Mine from Gunstar Heroes. That's the one that you can like flip to the ceiling and stuff in the cart.
I think I remember that, but that game's just amazing no matter what.
The game is very good. Okay, they were wrong for most part.
Nothing for Earthworm Jim. Isn't like Super Ghosts and Ghouls, but no.
I gotta tell you, that list I felt was very poor.
Kind of an outdated, like.
Rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone knows that mines are not this magical, fun maze full of roller coasters. They're a
They're
place where
cold.
child slavery happens.
Bloods and stuff. Or like really emaciated, like zombie people live. Not good. Sometimes dinosaurs can be.
They're like, you know, we could let these starving children go live peacefully, or we could get the pretty rocks for your girlfriend.
We gotta get all this cobalt first.
Oh, P.S. Evan, I saw your text, and that's awesome. I think it's a great idea. Yeah. Part of it.
Oh. That's a lot of things, so I'll let them look at what I said.
3 in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wanted me to be at your wedding.
Oh, yeah. Well, then it's good that you heard.
I'm not quite a Drew, but I'm the next best thing. That's essentially what she said.
Yeah, that was very good. Like this.
Observe.
Animation. Where it's I'm just not good at this.
I actually don't know the date.
The 29th of, I think it's 29th or 26th of September. I think it's looking at it.
I want to nail that one down.
She's been sending out all this stuff. I just follow her.
29th is a Friday.
Oh, more likely 26th then.
This is Tuesday.
Definitely a Tuesday.
You know what I'll do? I'll ask my mom.
Whoa, what day it's gonna be on?
Yep.
Okay. It would be on Facebook if you looked at it. I don't look at Facebook, but that's how everything happened.
Yeah, that's how most people do it. You can actually still say Facebook or if you're referencing the product Facebook.
We are the product.
It's free. Then buy it. That was really dumb.
I was just
You
playing.
can still continue.
Recontinue.
That was
three
that
of
was a
those.
continuation.
Oh, okay.
That was really dumb. I just like how it looks. I was like, I'm doing it, waiting for it.
I'm doing goofs.
How I keep myself not going forward.
Remember, this is the boss fight.
Yep. I should have picked up that bottom.
Also, you can just are
Yep.
at the other side. I was trying to plan a Geralt Smash Brothers character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he could actually be a pretty cool swordsman
Yeah.
in the Smash one.
I just want to see why this one has a different block. Anything special about this? Why would they do that? Show it this one has a bigger engine or something?
Weird.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway,
So, I don't know how familiar you are with Witcher powers.
they're kind of odd. It's like drink this potion. If you drink 3, you die.
So, the main Witcher stuff is he has like 5 magic powers. One is the ability to do fire, one is like a force push,
Big me.
one is like a mind fuck, one is a thing that's like a trap, it like lays down an energy on the ground that messes with the bad guys. And then the last one's a shield. And then he does a bunch of different potions, and he throws bombs. Right?
Mhm.
So,
Two swords.
he has 2 swords.
Very important.
So the first thing is,
So he's Robin.
he's actually a lot like Robin in my mind.
Supposed to be nice.
His B move, his neutral B would be Ignite, which is fire. I think his up B would be Ard, which is the force push. He just pushed downward, so it would be kind of like Robin up B.
Mm-hmm.
His shield magic would just be his shield. It would just be like a slightly different looking animation to the normal shield, but it would just have the properties. You could probably do the Axie, which is the mindfuck power. That's like the side B, and it would be sort of like
Mewtwo's.
like Sleep or Mewtwo. Yeah, one of those. And like you can make it slightly different so that it's not a direct copy. And then his down B, I think, could be like some kind of potion thing where maybe he
Cycles through.
I don't know if you want to do a cycling thing or if you just want to leave it as is, but like it could be like a thing where you get slightly powered up, sort of like Wii Fit Trainer, but also you could have it so that like if you do it too much back to back, you get the toxicity damage that's in the game. And then his...
You can't go backwards.
I would do... so his forward smash would be Rend, which is the big strong attack, the overhead slash. His down smash would be a bomb that he throws down at his feet. And then... don't necessarily have an up smash. It would probably just be a sword slash of some kind. Or you could do another bomb thing.
Funny.
And then all of his tilts would just be the quick attack versions of his sword attacks. Then aerials would just be random different sword attacks of some kind. Or you could do like a crossbow thing, but I think I'd be fine with leaving that out. I think he'd actually be a pretty cool character.
And his winning screen is he's having sex with a woman.
On top of a unicorn.
And gaining a
top
playing
of a-
card for it. He shows like the postage on the playing card.
He's just having sex with whoever he just beat. If it's Sonic or
He calls
whoever.
that witching.
Or you could just
That's a joke.
Or
Zero puncture.
if they don't show you the sex part, that might be appropriate. Have him hold up a playing card with the character's face on it.
Exactly. Just smile knowing.
All his taunts would be sort of like how they do the taunts with Aegis, where for Aegis, Rex shows up and is part of their taunts. And for The Witcher, it's Dandelion shows up and like sings a song. The Bard.
I kind of want to just have like Geralt and Leisure Suit Larry meet. They kind of
You know,
They kind of don't. Leisure Suit Larry wishes he did.
it's funny that after playing 3 as the only game I've played in the series,
yeah, he probably doesn't do that as much.
he still fucks, but he's a little bit more selective. And I watched a thing just to see like what the first game was like, and they broke it down in like 12 minutes. So like, here's the plot of The Witcher 1 in 12 minutes. They just go through like the step-by-step kind of like advancement of the game.
Yeah.
Geralt goes here and like talks to this guy and meets this king, and then gets a couple playing cards, and then meets this person, and then gets another playing card.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. There's Polish class.
It's interesting too because the guy who invented The Witcher does not like the game just because it doesn't get stolen money. Then apparently he no longer likes the TV show.
And he doesn't like the books.
But he just sounds like he's probably just like a really like
Grumpy.
grumpy dude. Yeah, very kind of lore.
Yeah.
It's like just mad that people profited by improving his idea.
Probably.
I'd like to read one of the books to see like what the deal is. It sounds to me like the games pick up in that first the first game picks up like kind of barely in the middle of end of a previous Geralt adventure. It's not like they feed off the books in a lot of ways.
Yeah, you're like, I remember that. Or maybe it's the second one. You're in like a war start. You're doing flashbacks to what happened before that. It's complex.
Yeah.
But also an interesting series. I hate it.
Yeah, apparently you need that guy.
Oh, can I eat? Can I eat? Yeah. I gotta go back. Oh shit.
Really giving a nice bad Mr. Stabby. Stabby, Mr. Stabby.
This one spot has killed me so many times.
In the same way.
I know. I hit
Sometimes you
that
go
guy.
through the wall.
All right. Eat. Eat 'em. Eat. I don't think you can eat the other ones. Ears or... Oh, there's a cave in it. Flashbacks. Okay, well.
Flash forwards.
Flash forwards indeed. Hey, flashback! I should play that one of the times here. Didn't like that game? I like it.
I think I only have it digitally on the PS4.
Yeah, I think
I
you
don't think I have a physical copy of
I
it.
saw it a couple times.
Yeah, I know.
It was pricey.
I might have it.
Yeah, I think you got it like in like a beat up box.
Yeah. And then this is a super easy jump.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Let's do this.
So you guys want to guess what other game I'm revisiting this spring? I'm revisiting The Witcher 3, which I love, and I'm revisiting another game which I did not like, but I wanted to give another chance.
GoldenEye.
You know, GoldenEye was what I was thinking too.
Technically, GoldenEye doesn't count as a revisit because I've never beaten it.
Did he mention
I thought
GoldenEye?
you-
For some reason, GoldenEye was the only thing I was thinking of.
I played it here one time.
Do you not own
I
GoldenEye?
own it. It's
I thought you beat every.
I actually bought it after I beat all my N64 games.
Okay.
So it's on the list. I need to beat it to get back to clear on my N64.
Okay, so it's not GoldenEye.
Shenmue.
It's not Perfect Dark. I haven't beaten it. What was your?
Shenmue.
It's Shenmue.
I should
Yeah.
have said Chevy. That's like your most vocally meh game.
I still think it's trash.
You don't like bus schedules?
I'll tell you, Shenmue does.
Forklifts.
Shenmue does what
Pickup machines or with Pachinko? Anyways,
Shenmue does what I think a lot of people think would be really cool, and is to like build like a really real, authentic world
yeah,
where like
nothing happens.
people actually live like their normal lives and like you have like they follow the rules of normal society, and it doesn't actually make for fun. Which is kind of a problem.
It was a novel idea.
It was, and there are a lot of things about it that are really good
It's
in
not 3
concept.
games
And,
worth.
well, so the biggest problem with Shenmue is that it's not Yakuza. If you take the Shenmue
Well, that's
franchise,
what it became, right?
well,
Yeah.
essentially, Yakuza, you know, I think clearly took a lot from it, but
Is it the same company?
Yes, Sega.
well, they're both Sega, but they're not the same creators.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, if you were to take Shenmue, actually remake it in the Yakuza engine,
Yep.
I think it would have probably been like a really cool re-envisioning of that game. Like,
We'll have to-
Final
burn
Fantasy
it.
VII is a game everyone loves, but they remade it, and they remade it in like the Final Fantasy 15 engine, and
Yeah.
it like
Oh, yeah.
and it's a different game. Like, it plays different. It's not, but it's the same story and everything.
Yeah.
So like people can enjoy it in a different way. I think Shenmue is even more closely related to Yakuza, so it would fit very well
to
in the
redo
Yakuza engine.
So, like, what? Ryu's running around beating people with bikes? Instead of asking about the dragon tattoo? Like, is that what we're doing?
Well,
Running people over
So-
with a forklift.
here's how
Hitting people with the forklift?
here's how the general here's how Yakuza works in general. Okay?
Yeah.
It's you start a mission and you go somewhere, maybe you fight somebody or do a fetch quest of some kind. But for the most part, it's just existing in the town of Kamurocho, and there's a bunch of side things that you can do that are fun or interesting. And it's this constant like ping pong of
Aw.
events that send you through the city to meet different interesting people in different wacky scenarios and situations, right?
Yeah.
And what Shenmue is the same fucking thing, but slow and clunky and boring.
True.
And if you just gave it a better engine, better fighting, because it uses Virtua fighting instead of,
Yeah.
like, Yakuza fighting is really good. Virtua Fighter is,
Stilted and clunky.
yes.
But that's kind of like saying, you know, what would make Ocarina of Time better if they made it in the Dark Souls engine. It's just a very different generation.
Yeah, but the point is that Shenmue would fit really well. Like, you could pick up the story and environment and the general gameplay of Shenmue and place it in the Yakuza engine, and it would work really fine.
I mean, despite the plot world record, despite the plot line, like, Shenmue's not really about fighting.
No, it's not about
He
fighting.
gets pulled into fights every once in a while.
Yep, and I think that's something you'd have to balance.
While Yakuza is like actively wanting to fight anybody that crosses his
I
path.
don't think that they should turn it into a Yakuza game.
Yeah.
I just think they should use that engine. Because here's the thing. The gameplay of Shenmue is literally, okay, I have one lead. I'm just gonna walk up to every fucking person walking through the city and ask them about it. And
Mhm.
then eventually one of those people will say, oh, maybe go here and ask this person. So then you ask that person, and that person gives you your next lead. And that's all you do,
Yeah.
day after day. And eventually you'll bump into one of like the 9 events they created throughout the game. That's just like sort of like an extra thing that was meant to be kind of cool. Like, hey, look what we did here. But there's nothing to it. Just saying, you take that Yakuza engine, you put Ryu in it, and instead of having him meander around town asking random people, you just make the quest a little more directed.
You could basically just make that Sega
Flesh it out a
collection.
little bit better.
Make the Sega collection with like an actual world to run around in. Right? Like, hang on, just put a bunch of ROMs in, right?
That's in Yakuza. They do have arcade games and stuff.
Make him younger, make him a person that would want to go to the arcade.
Well, he is in high school.
Oh, cool.
Rio is in high school. I'm
Like
like,
if it was like a bully kind of game. You know?
well, I don't think you need to change it that much. I think you can still make it so that like the beginning of the game, the only lead you have is
Dragon Tag.
there was a Chinese guy in a black car. There was a there was a tattoo. So you go around town asking people about the car. You remember what happened that day? And they're like, oh yeah, there was a car that almost ran over this person. And then you're like, he got in an argue with them. Then you ask the guy about the argument. He's like, oh yeah, it was this guy. He was wearing like Chinese outfit. And they're like, then he's like, oh, maybe I'll find out you know, Chinese people know Chinese people. So then you go around asking Chinese people about other Chinese people. Either Japanese people or racist. That's always been. But like, I feel like instead of just randomly asking citizens, you could build little mini missions about it, make it make a little more sense, build a better town, prettier town, have more mini games, have more side things that are fun to do.
Yeah, let them slatters. Luge down a road.
You take care of a kitten for a little while. Stuff like that. I think it would fit well and really make the game not suck. I just got to the part where I got to the harbor. I haven't started forklift racing.
I think that's about as far as I got. It took forever. Oh, I'm in a fight. Wow. It's been like 60 hours.
The problem? Well, lots of problems. One of the problems is the first chapter of that game was so goddamn boring.
Yeah.
Walk around town repeatedly asking dumb questions. Then you forklift drive for a while. And then the end of the game is you get on a boat to Hong Kong. You gotta jump while tall and then get short real fast.
Yes, again. The original title of this was FU, and Taz was not involved.
So are you playing on the remaster collection?
I'm playing the remaster collection.
Okay.
I'm getting the trophies. But so like the thing is, right? The Shenmue 2 came out a long time ago for the Xbox.
Yep.
And then they recently released Shenmue 3 on PS4.
Yep.
And Shenmue 1 was so boring and terrible, I had like no desire to play it any further in the franchise.
Yeah.
But I do feel like there could be something kind of cool in that story world where you're a kid who is going to travel to Hong Kong and avenge his dad and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So like I do want to like
Fast, then quickly slow.
I do want to
Quickly
like
slow.
find out more about the story. I want to like get through and see if there's more to it. But yeah, the first game is so boring and the ending is so lackadaisical that it's like I had no desire to get any further into the franchise. So I'm hoping doing it again, giving it a little space to breathe, make me want to keep playing it, but I don't know. They did not do themselves any favors by re-releasing those games on PS4 and just doing nothing to improve them. I think you can jump while tall.
Let's see. Doesn't seem to let you move up and down when you're going up
Really?
and down.
Could be wrong. Oh, fine.
It's like when I'm going downhill, it stops reacting. So then I start going, is it A? Or what other button is it? And then I hit the wrong button.
Mm-hmm.
When they re-released Grim Fandango, they added new motion controls so that you could play with a smoother,
And I had a trophy.
which was horrible. Right?
Yeah,
They added this really nice thing and then they punished you for it. But they were
I
able
was trying to
to
get there quick and then slow down.
they were able
I
to
don't
fix the code a little bit, make it more smooth. And it would have been really nice if in Shenmue remake, or not remake, but re-release,
Yeah.
that they wouldn't have just emulated that game and they've done some
Polishing.
just a little polish. I'm not asking for better graphics. I think that's the last thing I'd ask for.
I want every game to be Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 1 remake. 2 was pretty good.
Resident Evil 2 remake.
Two remakes.
It was
Easy.
good.
It was
but
very good.
1 was the first one that
That,
was really nailed.
but also one was like way long ago.
Yeah.
Like they nailed it very quickly.
Yeah. It was really good, but I played the crap out of it.
I think, but one, they did really improve the graphics.
Yeah.
So for me, if you're not gonna put Yakuza engine in there, if you're just gonna take the original Shenmue game and do minimal updates, I would just see if I could improve the movement, so like the control stick doesn't feel so jerky.
Mm-hmm.
I would have updated the way that the QuickTime events display. They're really janky with just like they appear right in the center of the screen.
I mean, they have a whole arcade game to try to get comfortable.
Yeah,
It's like, QuickTime, the arcade game.
I feel like QuickTime events
Japan.
have gotten a little better over time, where they're still stupid, but like
They're more common.
people use them in ways that like
What's the last QuickTime event I ran into in a game? It's been a while.
probably Resident Evil 6.
Hopefully.
But yeah, you can like I was playing a God of War game, and the QuickTime event that they did, but like the sacred symbol, but they would put them like triangle would be at the top of the screen, and square would be on the right side. So like, not only did you look at the button that was flashing, but like the position of it helped, which was kind of nice. I don't know.
That was nice. Gosh.
I'm sure that the
I just get
programmers could have
jumpy.
come up with something,
Doesn't
and
want to hit the jump button.
assuming that the code isn't like completely fucked, they could have done something to
It'll be
stabilize it a little bit.
It'd be hilarious as we get to like halfway through and they're like, now try the hard mode.
When you at some point you get a phone number and you have to make a phone call,
Yeah.
and you literally have a rotary phone,
The action for. That's funny.
which is fine,
Yeah.
but you have to memorize the phone number. Like, you know,
There's
a lot of
be a piece of paper.
A lot of modern games, they would make you. If they're gonna make you dial it yourself, they put it on screen or let you like access your notebook from the part where you're
Yeah.
dialing now. That's not how Shenmue works.
That's not how it was back then.
Here's what you do: you learn what the number is in game.
Yep.
Then you go to the phone and you pull out your phone in real life and look up at the number, even though you technically have it. You ask the internet what the number is so that you can see it instead of memorize it from the other fucking menu.
Gotta be more.
I would. But I know that Shenmue has a small but dedicated community. I bet you. I'm surprised that no one has attempted to remake that game in like Unreal Engine, like a fan version.
I am still not enjoying Final Fantasy VIII.
That's a little surprising.
It's been a while.
It's been a slow go because I play a little bit of it. I'm like, I am not enjoying myself right now. So I just
You're not enjoying
moved.
yourself so much that you're more consistently playing Kingsfield.
yeah. I mean that's for stream.
Do you know how long Final Fantasy VIII is?
It's probably like 30 hours.
Like, I know you sometimes do like the
Yeah.
Are you going for all the trophies?
I haven't decided yet.
Because you are playing the PS4 version, right?
Yep.
Game Informer ranked all of the Final Fantasies,
And
all the main line, I should say. Where do you think Final Fantasy VIII?
you killed him.
I wanted to do something really metal.
You did.
To give you a hint, They think
the life
they
and
think mainline.
Yes, I did.
You might think mainline means that there's only 15 Final Fantasies, because there are only 15
mainline.
numbered Final Fantasies.
But I'm assuming they're including like tactics.
They included 19 games, and it looks like things like Lightning Returned.
Oh yeah, I guess there is X and X2.
Like, yeah, 10-2 is probably a part of it. About that.
I mean,
10-2.
with that many games, it's hard for me to say where.
Oh my god, this pisses me off. Final Fantasy 15, 11th. I disagree with that. I love that game.
I want to assume Final Fantasy 7 is like 4th.
I think Final Fantasy 7 is 4th.
Yeah.
People always rank the SNES ones above.
Yeah, 6 is gonna be either second or
Final
first.
Fantasy 7 Remake is inside the list.
Oh, that's not fair. You can't have 2 Final Fantasy 7s.
Do they also have Dirge of Cerberus?
No, it looks like what they did
And
is
Crisis
included all
Core?
the numbered versions, the remake for 7, and the numbered version
Yeah, it's still dead.
sequels.
Yeah, he's.
Final Fantasy 6 is number 1.
Yep.
Final Fantasy 14 is number 2.
Okay. And that's the MMO. Okay.
People do love that game.
Yeah, but I don't know how you rank MMOs with like normal
I
RPGs.
don't know how you put it as one of your mainline games. Final
So
Fantasy 7 is number 3.
okay, I was close. I
That's
said
what I was
4.
gonna say. That's good. I should have said it.
4 is 4.
Okay, so
4.
so second one. Wait, so you got 6 and then 3.
6
that what you said?
and then 13. Right? 13 or 12.
6 is 1, 14 is 2.
4. Oh yeah, because it's the MMO.
Oh, you okay? I didn't listen.
7, 4. Number 5,
11.
10.
How do they like the one MMO so much, but not rank the other MMO that high?
Where's 9 on the list?
We're getting there. Come on.
Okay.
I think a lot of people actually don't like 9, which
No,
is surprising.
So we're out of the top 5. Number 6 is Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
You died.
Oh, does that kill you instantly?
I guess.
Wait, no, it moved me on.
What's that? Oh,
You killed
so you killed him in one hit. Okay.
The bomb.
Interesting.
Into the comedy outro.
So Final Fantasy 9 is number 7.
Okay, so where is 8?
It's going there. Okay, but 9 is number 7, say?
I want some affirmation of how bad.
It's gonna be really low. How many
Eight
got
is.
on
I
this
hate
list?
to tell you this, Drew, but 8 is number 8 on the list.
Okay,
Top
they're wrong.
10 Final Fantasy
They're
games.
just wrong.
There's just probably not that many.
Arguably
great
the most
stories.
diverse
Wait.
Final Fantasy in the PlayStation era.
Did they rank it below 10?
10 is 5, so
Okay.
it's not ranked.
How high up is 10 to?
10-2 is 13. Well,
It's very low.
Yeah.
13 is 10.
This is how you rewire my brain.
And 12
You
is
keep saying number 7.
Final Fantasy 7 is actually 3.
12 is 9.
I mean, this is basically the bringing Japanese games over to America numbering system.
Oh yeah, you're right. 20 is that. It's like how you you give a paradox to an AI and the brains blow up.
I mean, it's just something about a game that the main character is just an absolute shithead the entire game.
Oh, that's 8.
But you what?
Squall.
Squall is just
Squall's
an
a
absolute shithead the
Oh,
entire
not-
game.
Is he a jerk or is he?
He's just like, I don't want to talk to people because then I'm gonna hurt them. So I'm just gonna not respond to your questions to me.
We were kind
There's so much inner monologue, like in brackets, in that game. It's like,
around our culture is like maximum angst, right? Even though we both
Cloud
from
was a
Japan.
pretty angsty character.
Cloud was
on the
angsty,
surface.
but he was a fun character.
So, to tie it back to some of the stuff I told Drew about, Three Houses, like,
Yeah.
I think I've made myself pretty clear. I in general, do not like moon-faced silent protagonists.
Like,
Creative characters to me are usually trash.
I know what Drew's gonna say.
And so,
Link.
Oh, I thought you were gonna-
but I don't think of characters like Link
Oh yeah.
and
Xenoblade.
Cloud as being moon-faced silent protagonists.
No.
They don't talk with dialogue in a lot of their games, but they have a lot of personality in how they interact with other people. Even if they're
They did
technically
in
not-
Xenoblade also. Sometimes you were like, smile.
No.
And your character would go,
Xenoblade.
and somebody would be like, I like that smile.
Xenoblade had the mooniest moon-faced characters. The plot twist of that game was that the cool character was actually an ancient alien
Who knew the plot of the game the entire
who
time?
knew the plot of the game the entire time. But the moon-faced protagonist, the twist should have been that the moon-faced protagonist was actually like a bullshit robot or something.
Yeah,
It was.
I mean, kinda. Yeah, you're all bullshit robots.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, the end of the game was like,
That's the
well,
twist.
I guess we don't know how this all works.
That was
Oh,
maybe
shit.
the most disappointing part.
That's just... Anyway.
They got to the end and they're like, well, guess what? That whole thing that we wanted you to do the whole game, that's not gonna happen. Oh, also, by the way, it's broken in this other way to where no one understands anything.
Yeah.
And they're like, maybe we'll explain it in the DLC or the sequel to this game, which will never. You never know, actually.
Yeah, like we can kickstart anything.
Xenoblade Chronicles X could get re-released.
Culture just has to run out of things. To restart.
Nearly every Switch game or every Wii U game has been ported to the Switch. Nintendo could do it, and if they did, they'd probably want to package it with something to upgrade it. Maybe a better ending.
Should have been holding down.
I don't. They've already pretended that game doesn't exist.
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade Chronicles X. Like when 3 came out, they were like doing posts on Twitter that's like, which is the best game of the series? And it's just 1, 2, and 3. It's like, okay.
That's sort of like the Batman Arkham franchise.
Yeah, kinda.
But yeah, so the main protagonist in Three Houses is also basically a silent protagonist, but it actually plays into the plot, like on purpose. So it's an interesting choice because she's not a creative character. She does actually have to be either just the boy version or the girl version. There's no, like, you're not changing it to be more like you.
Yeah. Oh, you can control it while you're picking it up?
No, I'm gonna stand here.
He's thinking about it.
He's like, I do want to come in, but not on your time.
Not until you shut the door.
Not on your time.
Gambit, there's a sour straw in there.
You can smell him from a mile away. Yeah, but the gummies, you can smell from miles away. So Squall is sort of like the opposite of Cloud, where he's not quite as moon-faced. But he's
I mean, Cloud's
oddly-
not very moon-faced.
Cloud doesn't.
Cloud has more personality.
Cloud has a lot of personality. He's like Link, where I think he does have a lot of personality, but he does not actually talk. Right? Like he just kind of stands there, and the characters around him talk like he did say something.
I think you choose responses sometimes.
Probably. I mean, you definitely have to choose between taking out Tifa on a date or Eris.
And there's that time that you go crazy, and he's talking a lot then. In the wheelchair. Yeah, it's just a lot of game makers want to have a character that, like, you can imprint your personality onto.
Was the style at the time.
There's a lot of people who find that engaging. I'm probably in the minority thinking that it sucks, but I do think it makes it a lot harder to write a cohesive and compelling story if your main character has no personality. When you play a game like Bloodborne or Dark Souls, where you literally interact with like maybe like 2 or 3 things the entire game, and the majority of the interaction, you're going to kill the things, and then maybe a few people will be like, "Oh, thank you for killing those things." I don't think you necessarily need to have a character with personality there. Personality is the environment of the game.
He comes back from the jungle?
Later, yeah, there's another water stage later.
I remember the stage. I was just wondering if that was just the hard mode that I ended up playing. Or...
Well, if you play on easy, I think you skip to that stage. I think you skip the entire mine stage.
That's a good call.
There might have been like a situation where like, if you play it on easy, you could practice the last level.
Probably.
I guess technically it's not playing on easy, it's playing on practice.
Yes. Easy is don't play. Do not want to do that jump. You're good at it, and then there's more after it. Doesn't stop.
Nice.
Dude, first try.
Ooh.
I was punching there.
This is the mine stage. I don't remember like anything about it.
No, except for it's deep.
It's a maze for sure. Some of these elevators just drop.
I do remember this stage.
The last area. Yeah.
It's well, there's a couple of really nasty jumps at the end. And then like this part, I remember like there's something that like kills you really. Oh yeah, you gotta do like the jumpy weird. Like the jump.
You got-
I don't know, I just didn't see if I could do it, but
And I think this one might be enough.
we had to do this a bunch of times. Like it's
The music is
in my
absolutely horrific. Over here, there's like a, I think this one
I
might
think that one just
That one's
dropped.
short shit.
Yeah, don't touch that. That does
down
damage.
here.
No, I think if you go up more, there's an elevator that you can jump on to go down,
Okay.
but it's like pointless.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that
I'm
one
like,
falls.
I gotta
And then
take
there's
the
an elevator that, yeah, that weird one. Yeah, this is definitely the area.
And then, yeah, there's these jumps are kind of nasty. I think there's like a weird that jump. That jump's nasty.
I should. I
I want to say
take
you were
a couple
pretty consistent
passes.
with going out one, coming back, and then jumping on the second and third.
This whole man, why is there a statue of me somewhere?
One of the
Just bats show up on me. They're doing that.
Are we sure that elevator he skipped was nothing?
There's probably a statue in the way, like on the right here.
I remember there being a statue.
Oh wait, no. Bat, go fuck yourself. Yeah. That's right.
It's left up here. Alright, well, you can at least test out the other elevator.
Yeah.
So I think if you go up and to the left, the next one does have.
Do you think that elevators actually
I
works?
think you can go up.
Wonderful. Save me a little bit of
A
annoyance.
little bit. Not a ton. But a little.
I can get out of here without losing a continual view.
That's the thing, this game is kind of rough because you build up all these extra lives and then once you continue, you limit it back down to there you go. Those were. This one falls, right?
But one of these will. This one. You gotta jump off. I hate these guys.
The bush mice are.
It's okay. It's okay.
Jump the gun.
19210.
Everly Bills.
That's me. Heverly Bills. Bills Heverly.
This one's the left, right.
You have to like
think
jump
jump
over
over.
to one that's like flying up and down over there.
Yeah, I remember the first time we were like, okay, now what?
There's a weird, wicked parabola.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's nice
One
that
where you have
nothing
to do, like, a lot-
respawns.
This one you have to do like a shit ton of jumping.
Cause you're trying to get to the top. Can't remember if there was like a spike at the top or not. I don't think so.
I think it's just a really large amount of jumping.
No, you're right. At first it was sending it further down. Okay, here we go.
Who made this elevator?
I
I think
know.
you can just walk on.
Yeah, it does a figure eight.
Yeah, and then these fall. So you gotta get on and off these like right away.
Yeah, but it's over after
It's like
that.
a long, it's like on, and then there's another long jump after that. It's like on,
Really?
on,
Hey,
on.
right
Yeah,
before
it's
this-
really fucking brutal.
Let's go!
See it right before it, but there's not a whole lot of it.
Yeah. One mouse.
And these.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's built new.
I wonder if you could just walk.
Off this one?
No, the breaking ones. I wonder
Oh.
if you could walk against the wall and survive.
Probably, but I might fall too straight down.
Good jumping.
Woo, so tense. So cute.
And then immediately do it again.
I know. Well, I guess it does keep going.
Walk out. bad. Not
That
bad.
was like 3 lives, maybe?
Yeah. That level's actually kind of a good platformer.
Yeah.
This is the hard one.
Yeah. Oh,
We have to,
it's interesting.
Think about-
the rocks.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and the rocks, like lizards or something pop on if
Oh,
you
yeah,
stand on
right.
them too long. Yeah. Oh yeah, get to that turkey.
That's right.
Oh god.
I surf.
Hey, that might be further than you got last time.
Yeah, I got uphill or going upstream and used bicycle.
The problem is if you don't take it the slow way, take a lot of damage quickly. But like, it's all these blind jumps.
Yeah. Oh, and that.
Just pick a level.
No, you have to hit up and down to actually change planes.
I know, but like, when you do these blind jumps and you actually land on something, you, holy shit, that's the furthest you ever been.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you ever got past that stage
I
last
never
time.
made it to this because there's like a city or something.
No
No
weed.
weed. I disagree, my friend.
Yeah, don't get that.
Let's see what happens. Weed killer.
It's bad for you.
I had to try.
You can probably throw it up.
Ah! I jumped, turned around, but he kept going the same direction.
You got some snapback.
Did be reverse it.
That's the problem. Yeah, my thumbsticks. That happens to me a lot.
They should, some modder should put Taz in the game and just make him Sonic and change nothing about him other than the end. Uh-oh.
Whatever it is, it probably doesn't like weed killer.
Accurate.
I mean, Taz is already in multiverse.
That's easy.
Yeah, I'm assuming the weed killers did a lot of damage.
Assuming that it only took 4 hits and he could have just done the spin hits.
Maybe, but they did kill a car with one bomb.
Oh man.
I had a lot.
Well, we were wrong. We thought that that the previous one was the last level. Not that one, not the plant one, but the water one. Because it was right next to the start of the game.
I've seen this before. I'm sure we've used just GameCube or Game Genie codes for the last level. Where
It's possible, or there's a chance that this might be one of the stages that plays during the demo.
Other side.
Other side.
Oh, is there? Okay. Thanks. Like that one. Yeah, I've got like.
Or he's being very rude and homophobic.
Yeah, it's very rude. No.
You get other rude.
I'm a Kiwi joke. But...
Technically, New Zealand and Tasmania and Australia are all the same place because I'm American.
That's a good punchline. Cousins.
What? What are you doing?
I forgot which way I was going.
The perpetual
I
loop.
was gonna say by the fire again, 4th time.
So I get to the top, and then I gotta jump back on myself. Okay.
Like reminding me of the racing mode from Sonic 3. A little loop. What is that? Is that the exit? Just a tree growing up the top of this building.
Going to the very top. Guys, love this!
Can you
You're
roar?
their god.
Can I roar in the air?
Or are you
Screeching.
Jesus and your dad is God?
You know, I
Hmm.
don't think we were supposed to get up there.
There's broken down.
You've just traversed the pyramid. Great Pyramid of Taz-mania.
Very well known. Oh my Maybe maybe 4 questions.
Go.
Yes.
People worshipped dragon snakes and cats.
I mean, you're gonna worship anything, I guess.
Both are good.
Yeah, it's good choices.
Spinning and
Power
coil.
combo. They cover each other's bad matchups.
That's true. Taz holds a snake.
That was weird.
That was
Oh,
weird.
it was your. Okay, they made a kill hole.
Go to the right. Oh, nothing. Yeah.
They tried to save you from the kill hole, and they're like, "I'm going down there. You
I
can't
kinda
stop
did.
me."
I kind of did. I was like, well, if you won't let me in there, that's where all the good stuff is. And it said, what good stuff? And I was like, oh yeah.
Ew. A bunch of fruit at the very beginning of this level,
Yeah.
and then no more fruit.
Yep. And constant attacks from spears.
How did you not? Oh, because you just consumed. I was about to say, how did you not have that?
He didn't, but he had a good stuff. I think this level is not a problem.
No, I feel like we're gonna beat this as long as there isn't. Oh, that isn't a secret. That's just where you gotta go. What a jerk. Do it. You're fine.
In general, damage is not the biggest issue.
Yeah.
Gotta be a little bit careful, but the biggest issue seems to be water and falls.
Yeah, the instant deaths, like, and walls you crash into on a minecart. Very specific.
I sure hope there's not another minecart level.
That would be the end level.
Well,
Just a long boss battle on a minecart. Okay, we're doing mazes now.
the map doesn't look like there's another.
Is that how I
Oh,
got in?
there's a checkpoint. You go down to the left. Up.
Right?
Go try it.
Yeah, spinning in place on the bat round is never a bad idea.
Music's gotten better. Doesn't take.
Okay, not off the island yet.
I want egg! All these signs point to egg! I'm going after an omelet. That's my whole goal.
Yeah, I believe
Is that
so.
the story of the game?
Yes, I saw
I
a
think
giant
your dad
bird.
tells you to go get an egg or something like
Yeah,
that.
like I saw an egg on the news or something, and I wanted it.
Is the game gonna end when like you get the egg, and your dad's like, "No, my boy, I thought I meant you to go to the store and get a carton of eggs."
Actually, that's a rock.
It might be a rock.
Ew.
That's my boy.
Ah,
They did a cartoon in the 90s where one of the characters was emulated a 100-year-old actor.
They did that so much. They had Jerry Lewis in the Animaniacs singing like "My Baby." Yeah, they did that all the time.
Troy Laban.
Making Laurel and Hardy references to kids. Like nobody knows what you're talking about.
All that stuff was just
For them.
they literally stole from like 1940s comedians. The children of the 90s just ate it up. We love all of them.
Look at Don Knotts references. No, that was Scooby-Doo. Never mind.
Yeah,
Scooby-Doo
at least
was-
that wasn't the
Shaggy
show.
was done.
Case of case.
Case in case.
Oh, was it Don Knotts? No.
Don Knotts was.
Pop on the show.
Well, yeah, but he was Inspector Gadget.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense.
He was also Get Smart,
I remember the remake.
right? Don Knotts.
I don't think
Maybe.
so. I don't know about Get Smart. You lost me on that one. But I don't know a lot of people's names. I only know the only times I've ever seen Don Knotts, he was already like 60. I don't know if he existed in pop culture before then.
He was Barney Fife, right?
Yes. probably the inspiration for Barney from what?
You'll definitely not get smart. Smart.
And we continue. Next island.
This got to be near the end. Map. Like, new map. This looks just like the last one.
All I know is there's more ice levels coming soon.
This is the last one. Is there some such secret? They put me in a loop. I'm looping.
It's probably slightly different eventually.
Not so far.
I mean, you're on a different spot on the map.
Did they just copy and paste a whole level?
Maybe.
Well, I don't know about
I've
you.
never
but
seen it.
Most pyramids are pretty similar.
I agree, but I've never seen a game designer actually do that. People, sure.
Have you played Ghosts and Goblins?
Oh yeah, well that's
That copies the game.
I'm disappointed this game made me do that.
That was good, Taz, my boy. Can you give me another egg?
Get Smart was Don Adams, and he did also play.
Fucking
It is the same level.
yes, I know.
Maybe you went out the wrong exit.
I think so. So I gotta find where the actual exit.
So
is.
that might be able to like.
Oh, there's stuff going on.
Apparently, Get Smart was created by Mel Brooks. How cool is that?
Pretty cool. Watch some. Legend was involved.
So who's gonna watch History of the World Part 3? Two?
Two. I want to watch it. Mel Brooks is a legend to me.
Yes.
I'm worried that it will be worse because it'll just be like super meta and all the histrionics will be more about the crazy actors that get to be in it instead of the. I don't know. I thought History of the World Part was.
Yeah.
But I trust Mel Brooks to do something funny.
It better have Hitler on ice.
And Juice in Space.
That was another one, right?
I think those are the prequels
Like
for the
previews for the
next...
History of the World Part 2?
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
know how deep
don't go to the right.
they get.
Alright, don't go to the left. That's
Alright.
what I'm at.
Just trying to see if I can find it.
But you were on a different spot on the map.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, I would just-
This is the same
I would
level.
just go through.
It's
Yeah.
very much the same level. Yes.
I don't know. Maybe it's up there. Oh, it's down there.
You have to check.
Uh-oh. Boss fight?
It's me!
The Doppler!
You fake!
Oh, it's really easy to hurt him.
This is probably the last boss.
So you're not actually hurt him unless you... Yep. That was... Like, you were invincible, and he kept running into you.
That was weird.
Last boss. You know, Dark Link is not the last boss either. Although, he is the last boss in, level 2. So,
Yeah.
so I did know that. Think about it when I first said it. You're not the last boss in oh, then you're ready. Fight the bird.
Just take the egg.
That is
This
one.
is horrible.
This is
That is a large seagull.
it's like a Donkey Kong Country.
It's like the last boss of that game we were playing. With the marionette dragon?
I love that you're not even trying to avoid any of the attacks of the boss. You're just doing the level like as absent-mindedly as possible.
I wasn't even looking at the screen.
No, you weren't trying at all.
I win.
You were not trying at all, and you just killed that mommy to eat its baby. It's
No.
alive. It's not an egg.
I'm pissed
You can
now.
still eat it.
I'm so mad.
You've eaten other creatures
Yes,
during
I
this
have.
game. You could still eat that little baby bird.
Bugs Bunny spends a whole episode not being eaten.
That was the end.
What's
Yeah, it
TV?
imprinted on you.
That
Your
was the-
mommy, because you killed its actual mommy.
Sake of America, you can thank them, and recreational brain lounge. Not Burfield, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I think that game is a 6 out of 10.
4. I give it a 4.
Yeah, it's not the
I
worst.
think it's actually a reasonably good platformer
Yeah.
at the time.
Especially in terms of it's
The audio
much
was rough. The audio was rough.
it is so much better than the Tick.
The boss fights are terrible. What are you talking about, Drew? The Tick you got to front kick.
They both have a similar problem. The discordant audio and the tick is kind of similar to this.
But the Tick is just boring.
It's mind-numbing slog.
Yeah. That you can still somehow lose after playing it for, what, 3 hours? Of just hitting the same button as a combo?
I thought, in my memory of that game, it was more like Maximum Carnage, and you could actually do like combos and shit.
Drop and punch them and then throw them around.
But no, it's practically nothing.
Well, I can check that one off.
Yes, you can. And they never saw it again.
No one cares. I'm gonna play Kid or Alex Kidd all the way through. No one will care.
Alex Kidd, fine. Kid Chameleon, I will beat though.
Kid Chameleon, that's even worse. Although you can teleport, or you can jump levels. There's got to be a good way to get through
There's the
that.
speedrun way.
Oh, is there? Is it the?
Still requires like getting through 20 levels, and they use flying for like a third of them.
That's how I play. I love that guy.
Yeah, but knowing where you're going.
Was it flying on the jet